I hate your screen.
There's your opening.
There's your opening.
All right, fine.
I hate it.
Super Ghoul.
Why don't you like it?
As good as an opening as any. Welcome, everybody, to Super Ghouls and Ghosts, the third game in the Ghosts and Goblins series, which, unlike its predecessors, debuted on a console, the Super Nintendo.
Yay. Also, I'm sorry if you were going to say something very profound and all that. I fucking hate your setup. I hate that setup so much.
It's cool, though. You get to see the big thing. Anyway, a grand celebration is being held for Knight Arthur, or Sir Arthur.
Unfortunately, he came home at probably the worst time possible, because guess what? The Ghosts and Goblins world has returned.
Not the Ghosts and Goblins.
Or excuse me, the Ghouls and Ghosts world, as it was called in the very end of the Ghouls and Ghosts. So yeah, Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Basically all you need to know about this game is that, well, again, it's pretty much the console successor of Ghouls and Ghosts. You can pretty much still run, you can jump, you can throw your weapons around, though unfortunately, unlike last time, you can only shoot in 2 directions again as opposed to 4.
Darn.
And pay no mind as Arthur and Princess Prin have a moment together, up until Satan comes in and ruins the moment.
I was like, that camera's getting really close to the...
Man, I gotta tell you, Satan just really needs to get over the fact that he has no ladies.
Man, I tell you, Animal has not been the same since the Jimmy Teeth breakup.
Animal, one girl!
Save ball!
So so what we're saying is Animal literally turned to the dark side.
Yes. He was into heavy metal. That's what my mother always warned me about it.
They have good dental plan. He turned to metal, and he literally spent his entire 2022 playing the hit new game Elden Ring.
Yes. That was his favorite.
And his favorite boss of all time is also Logan's least favorite.
It's a lot of people's least favorite because it is a very difficult boss, and they knew exactly what they were doing with that. And for all we know, now Matt and I have to worry if he's going to appear in the next Knives Out movie.
Oh yeah,
Wait,
that's something I've seen. That's something I've seen a lot of people suggest about, like the Knives Out movies, that they should have the Muppets.
And Ryan Johnson himself, the director, said that that'd be a great idea. Daniel Craig said that'd
well,
be a great idea.
let's be honest. It would be a special. It wouldn't actually be a movie that they'd do, or they'd probably like make a.
Oh my god, that would be fantastic! Actually, not if you're putting it like that, that would be fantastic if it was just a Muppets only thing, and just like in most Muppet things, Daniel Craig would be their guest star as Benoit Blanc, solving some mystery for them.
Has Daniel Craig ever been in a Muppets thing before? I feel like he has to have appeared at least once somewhere.
Maybe.
So what happened? Oh no! I just saw James. You lost the little vase.
Yeah, well, that sissy little zombie back there literally dug down with his treasure, and I'm like, bitch, get back here!
But no,
we need armor. We need clothes. Yeah.
I will say this for the next Knives Out. Aside from the Muppets, what big name actors would you like to see in the next Knives Out movie? That would be good. Yeah.
Jack Black.
Who's
Dwayne
the
The
Jack
Rock
Black
Johnson,
you speak of? I'm like,
Whoa! That was close.
Who'd you say, Logan?
Dwayne The Rock Johnson losing a fight.
Ha.
That'll have to do. I guess, sorry, to go back to the game for a bit, are there any new weapons that enter the fray in Super Ghouls and Ghosts?
Compared to the last game, I think a good 20% of Ghouls and Ghosts' weapons return. The rest of them are brand new, like the bow and arrow here, which shoots out 2 arrows in a diagonal motion.
Well, that's just your fault.
Well, okay, this game is hard. It is a difficult experience.
Oh, I know.
We made it just to a checkpoint, at least.
It's almost like it's keeping to its series tradition of being balls neck hard, although I'll give Super this much. It's like, it's hard but fair. Like, a good handful of the problems that this game, what you're going to go through in this game, at least a good 60% of the time will be your fault.
By the way, I realized something recently.
What's that?
I'm bad at platformers. I'm just bad at them.
I thought you liked Crash.
Oh, no. I have exceptions. But for the most part, I'm bad at platformers.
I was about to say, I don't see that as much of a revelation, because I think you went on 2 separate tangents of that back when we did Lost Levels.
Not
Lost Levels, the original Mario.
That was the first one.
He wasn't with us for Lost Levels.
Yeah,
right.
It's the original Mario. No,
No!
Whoa!
Oh.
I'd say reset that one, James. That one.
Rewind.
Foul on.
Rewind.
I'm feeling generous. I won't activate my time traveling pantaloons right now.
Fine.
Okay, so yeah, okay, fair enough. Then yes, go
But
ahead.
no, I feel like certain platform. Like, don't get me wrong. I feel like I'm pretty good at Crash 3 at least. Crash 3 is one of the exceptions, and I think Mario Odyssey, not as good as say Logan here, who can speedrun the fucker, but you know, for the most part. Yeah, no, I'm just bad at platformers because I'm playing the original Spyro. Like, I'm playing Reignited Trilogy right now. Oh my god,
Nice.
I am so bad at that.
Hey.
Also, get a load of this. Green armor, which will power up your base weapons.
Ooh.
Hey, you're the Green
Is it-
Knight.
Oh, that one
is it
ricocheted.
different? Oh, is it different than the gold armor, or can we still get the gold armor?
We can still get the
How?
gold armor, but that'll be after you get the green armor.
How did that not count? That's so weird.
I'm not gonna question it at this point. I'm just gonna thank our lucky
And
stars.
now we have the gold armor.
Do-do-do.
Which is, as per the norm, it lets you charge yourself up, and you unleash a ultimate power. In this case, it'll allow you to unveil any treasure chests that are usually hidden in the area.
I forget which weapon gives you just straight up invincibility for a bit. Uh-oh.
I don't recall if this game has anything of the sort.
It's like one that like makes you flicker and anywho. First enemy, the rock.
A rock. And and there goes the rock.
You were
Well-
way too powerful, but hey.
Well, you defeated.
If I allowed him to live any longer, there is one other attack he can do where he can regurgitate an egg, and that'll spawn a few little mini rocks to attack you.
Oh. Well,
Anyway,
no
you were,
matter.
anyway, you were saying that as we approach ourselves to the Titanic.
The decrepit shipyard. Yeah, go ahead.
No, me.
Yes.
Yeah, you.
You defeated Dwayne Johnson. Good job.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
Nope.
Oh,
curses.
it was a man all along.
And unfortunately, as you're seeing there, in this
It
game...
was a drag queen.
Oh my
Ow!
gosh!
Oh boy.
And unfortunately,
Ow.
as you're also seeing, in this game, it is one hit, no matter what level armor you have, back down to your undies.
Still fucking hate that for the record.
Yeah.
It's like, I understand it's a serious tradition, and I mean, you know, remember back when Super Mario Brothers was originally a thing? Kind of the same principle. Even if you're already in Fire Flower form, one hit, you suddenly go turn to Small Mario. Up until Ultimate Ghosts and Goblins, that mentality never went away with this franchise either.
Yeah. Like, I guess because... I mean, so one complaint... Uh-oh. Uh-oh! I guess one complaint...
Captain, she's taking water!
Oh, jeez. I guess one complaint that had been... that I forgot where I heard it from, but I guess one complaint that I heard
Oh.
was that... was that it at least made having a mushroom more valuable, because now that people could lose the mushroom at any time, that doesn't look a normal treasure chest. It's a mimic.
It's a mimic.
Well, it wasn't.
Now that you can just get fire flowers, it just made mushrooms a little bit less valuable because you were so used to having better working things. And I'm kind of just gabbing and gobbing here for a bit. Experiences.
Gabbity-goopy.
I played Super Ghouls and Ghosts a long while back because I do remember owning this game.
Did you play it a long, long time ago?
No.
In a kingdom far, far away.
Naboo was no. So what
Naboo
I
was
did-
under an attack.
my main experience.
Whoop.
Mimic.
I do like that whenever that happens. Oh, we're back to the beginning, James. We gotta.
Screw it, I'll turn it on now.
Also,
at least until we reach the mid-level checkpoint.
oh,
Oh.
The mimic says no.
Sorry, continue.
And then the guillotine says no.
The whole
everything
world
says no.
I was gonna say, I love that when your skeleton appears, there's like this moment where your skull's like, wait for it. It just kind of opens at the very last second. Okay, and oh my gosh, sorry. So
Oh, jeez,
beyond,
yeah, that's, I forgot.
Da.
The peak ghost sees from the mimics that spawn out after you leave them out for a while.
okay, there's gotta be a checkpoint soon. But yeah,
This should be the checkpoint now, because now we're taking a raft out to the ocean.
Okay, but yes, most I remember was that the adventure, that the designs and like the creepy environment. It was very fun to see how just how like moody all of this was. Very cool to see.
Even better is that this I believe was a launch Windows Super Nintendo game.
Which definitely helped set the bar for what the Super Nintendo could be capable of, even in its earliest stages.
Yeah.
Doing that mode 7 no.
Actually, I'm curious. What happens when I get cursed as a... Oh, I'm a baby!
Oh, boy.
In
That
armor.
baby should not be out in the waters like that. That's unsafe for him.
Oh, you can't jump. Oh, that's cute.
Honestly, he jumps like the ninjas.
He does.
Kind of, yeah.
Oh, come on, water.
There you go.
Okay. So,
Yeah, that would have been me.
beyond
If
that,
I get hit by the star before I could get the armor.
good. So, beyond
Yeah.
that, oh,
Yeah, but
That's your own fault.
we'll be okay with that. Oh, no.
Ah.
See, I love that. But no, now we're at the checkpoint. Okay. Beyond that, never was able to get the true ending myself because the way this game expects you to do it is tedious, to be honest.
I mean, it's, again, sticking to series tradition, where you have to beat the game twice in order to do it.
So, speaking of, how are we going to do that?
I do have a backup, kind of like what we did with Ghouls and Ghosts and Ghosts and Goblins earlier, where I do have a save state on the ready for that'll take me close enough to the true ending of the game.
Okay.
So that way we don't have to waste too much time doing a second run, because it's more or less the same, except they do remix some of the enemy patterns to make it seem a little harder.
Fair enough.
Though I will, be fair, and I will show up the process of what you need to do before you reach the ending of the second run, because, much like Ghouls and Ghosts beforehand, you still need to do that.
Now that's fair. Oh, nice.
There you are.
We now get the Piercer Beam thingy.
Piercer beam.
It's actually, again, as
The
typical.
Lance Beam!
Oh, I guess it is like a try-on too, but regardless, as you're seeing here, as is typically the case, we very much enjoy our daggers.
Very much so. It is easily the most handy weapon to have on your arsenal in Ghosts and Goblins, no matter the game.
That was it. Whoop. Now that we're going
Like,
forward.
it shoots fast, and it does plenty of damage on its own. It's like, why settle with less?
Like, why settle with more awkward bullet patterns like the axe, or isn't it like a bottle weapon, or am I thinking of Castlevania?
Oh, no, there is a...
The firebomb, the firebomb power.
The firebomb, or in this game's case, it's a torch.
Yes, like things like that. Better to just have the old reliable become a shoot 'em up.
Also, this might break your brains, or at least Matt's. They call the green armor in this game the bronze armor.
Why?
Actually, no, that doesn't break my brain.
I thought,
Really?
but even so, I thought it was only copper.
Oh wait.
I thought,
Yeah, no.
I thought it was copper that rusts.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, okay, that does.
Whoa.
Okay, that was my fault.
Nah, you're fine.
Like I said, a handful of the stupid shit that happened in this game can definitely be attributed to the player as opposed to the elements, surrounding.
I was about to say we're about to go way far back if we do that. We are all in favor of we're all in favor of accepting our mistakes, making YouTube apology videos. But at the end of the day, enough is enough, and we gotta just reverse time, learn nothing, and keep our rewards.
Bronze.
Watch this Firebrand is the fucking troll that just goes all like dislike, not commenting.
Wait, are you telling me that wasn't his main goal in the first game, was to cancel someone?
Yeah, Firebrand is just like,
The truth about Sir Arthur. Read my twit longer.
I forgot if we were going to ever cover any. Because I'm about to say, weren't there any other Firebrand games?
well, there's the Dragon's Quest series. It's
Dragon's Quest.
No, I'm thinking of something else.
Demon's
I'm sorry.
Crest.
Demon's Crest.
Which we already did cover that a little while ago, and I know there's the Gargoyles Quest series, which
Gargoyles Quest. That's what I was thinking of.
No worries.
maybe we'll cover that at some point or other, but that's not going to be a priority, just because those are a little they're very antiquated for games.
Oh, darn. Because I do remember enjoying Demon's Crest.
That, and honestly, Demon's Crest is just the better Gargoyles Quest anyway.
Oh, gotcha. Ah, well. Beyond that, we're getting to the point where soon I'm going to have to crack out the old PlayStation 1 soon and get ready for that iteration of Ghouls.
Right, because Logan does have plans to do Maximo Ghosts to Glory for us, which is essentially just the 3D successor to Ghosts and Goblins.
And honestly, pretty solid game. And
So would anybody like to hear what I was going to say?
yes.
Sure.
Bronze contains copper, meaning it can oxidize and turn green.
Okay.
Ah.
I always thought the two metals were mutually exclusive. Whoa.
Not always.
Ow.
Okay, sir. Okay. You made your point. I'm gonna make mine now. Several of them. Thank you.
All 13 of them.
Thank you for seeing my point.
Take a key for coming in.
Thank you very much.
Leave your shoes at the mat, please.
And help yourself to anything in the fridge.
Anything.
By the way, where is the fridge? Further down the hall. Oh.
That's not a fridge. That's a furnace.
That's the point!
And now we gotta deal with the demon dog thingies.
Oh yeah, the wolves.
Imps.
They could be a bit of a problem.
Oh, no.
Also, the little red armors, or whatever they call them in this game, because, you know,
Oh.
they spawn from the lava, they'll home right in for Arthur when they feel like it, and they can be a bit of a nag.
I
Yeah.
believe I saw those guys in Ultimate Goose and Goblins.
Yes, that nag there.
I
Damn it,
want
I just realized
that.
what you were referencing, and I missed.
I want to get you that horse.
I will make it up to you. How? Get on the
Get
horse.
on the horse.
Hi-ho! Horse!
Horse!
Yeah, for context, I've been kind of going back and re-binging through Green Screen Show, mostly just because a few of my voice acting friends have actually never heard of it, so I was introducing it to them for their sakes. My friend Josh has really been loving it just because he's a big fan of Colin's work.
Oh, he's fantastic.
Move back, you fat piece of shit. I can't go anywhere because you're in the way. Thank you.
This is where being able to aim down in other games would have been so much nicer. Ooh.
Seriously, like, I'm just wondering, like, this is literally the literal successor to Ghouls and Ghosts, where you could shoot your weapons in 4 directions. What stopped them from doing that in this game, too?
I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna see, because now you're reminding me of how in Arcade America, being able to aim and shoot up and down was a cheat.
Oops.
Hey, we're alive.
Somehow.
There it is. Let's move forward.
Just, yeah, no, I guess, in this game's case, double jumping is truly... The cost of doing that was literally to... Oh, crap, not you.
Brad.
The ace of the red armors!
Ah.
Hello, Chris.
How far did that take me back?
Nope.
All the way to the
Okay,
beginning. Fuck that.
No, we're not going all the way back. We're gonna take him out like the man we are.
I'm convinced that the further along the series goes on, the harder they make these damn things. Like, especially in freaking Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection, they're damn near impossible to deal with.
They're so confident in their ability to kill Arthur that they just strut while they're on their way to you.
Oh yeah, no, they absolutely have all the confidence to take down your bony butt.
But
Like, like if he walks on the ground again, you'll see.
Yeah. But like, I almost feel like it's a...
Now you're just teasing me.
See? Confidence.
Okay, that was... Okay, you had no one else to blame but yourself for letting him just waltz right up to you and smack you in the head.
Oh,
But beyond that, like, I don't know, I was about to say, I almost considered, like, a victim of Legacy, where, like, we've been, like, the developers and stuff knew that this guy was, you know, a trial and a half to beat, and that these games are supposed to be super hard. And so it just becomes like, well, how do we live up to that legacy? We gotta make it hard. Well, this was pretty easy now. I better make it extra hard for the new players. And then that's how you get Ultimate Ghosts and Goblins and Resurrection.
Okay, now he's just being a dick.
Especially Resurrection.
Okay, I say screw this guy. Let's leave his neighborhood.
Whoop.
Ow.
Assuming he'll leave me alone.
Okay, you gonna come back down?
Smell you later, shitheel.
I don't even know how that happened, but I don't care.
We're
You
leaving.
can't follow me over here. Oh wait, yes he can.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
following
he's
you.
not leaving your neighborhood.
Just run. Just don't stop.
Fuck it, I'm gonna make that challenge run. How far is he gonna keep going?
Oh, maybe we can get some armor? No.
Nope, no, but
Oh boy.
dead baby.
That's
the
That's
Let's go to the
Oh,
checkpoint.
but we reached the
thankfully.
checkpoint. We did reach
the
the checkpoint.
baby died.
Apparently it did.
Yes, it did. Like, we got turned to a baby and then immediately killed on contact. But hey, we pushed our dead body past the checkpoint, which is good enough. What happens if we lose all our lives, James?
You'll game over, and but you can continue so long as you have the continues to spare. And thankfully, this game's actually pretty generous about that, because all those money bags I've been grabbing does count up towards how many continues you can earn.
Oh, thank
That's good.
goodness. Right, I'll be right back.
So,
Okay.
so long as you're persistent enough, you can beat this game over time. And so long as you've also been collecting your money bags. That's nice.
Bye-bye, little armor piece.
You are nothing more than a tiny little knick-knack at a mom-and-pop shop. Only worth sentimental value and nothing else.
Just as long as Mom and Pa aren't around to hear that. Come on, there you go.
Oh, now that's worth its weight in
Copper.
bronze. Yeah. So what do you make of this perspective trick we're going through at the moment, Matt?
Interesting, not bad for a Super Nintendo game. Well, I think other Nintendo games did it better. That's pretty well done.
Oh yeah. Again, this was like a
okay,
launch.
good.
Again, this was a launch window Super Nintendo game, so like they definitely were willing to prove just how far they could take this baby.
And that's fair.
Not even Mario World can have such hoity-toity parallax scrolling like that.
Yeah. Well, I think because Mario World was like made before. Okay, maybe not before parallax scrolling, but before games just started doing it.
I will say though, I do think that Super Castlevania 4 had the best version of that.
Oh yeah, no, the stuff they got away with in Super Castlevania 4 is nuts. And I want to say that came out roughly around the same time as this game too.
Yeah, I think so. Still think that
Good.
I still think that Super Castlevania 4 is probably one of the best looking, like, Super Nintendo games.
For the most part, yeah. I'd definitely say there's some things that haven't aged as gracefully as others, but I'll definitely say that it's hard not to respect how hard it tried.
Oh yeah.
Especially in the music department, like that soundtrack slaps.
It's a Castlevania game. Oh, okay. Even the worst Castlevania games have some, like, just slamming tracks.
Yeah, like Judgment.
I can't remember if the music in that was actually good or not.
Okay.
Oh no, it was absolutely, again, it was
Okay,
absolutely,
okay.
like, it's easily some of the, I'd honestly argue that Judgment has some of the better tracks in the series.
Yeah. Again, Aria's Sorrow is
Nice.
still my favorite in the
There
series.
you are. Oh, you're just in time,
Yep,
Logan.
the peppers are almost done. Got it.
Oh,
Almost done. Now we just need to insert said bell peppers into the belly of the beast.
And then give it a severe case of food poisoning.
So so I'm trying to figure out what the overall story is like. The story is like, get the cover.
The
story
story
is
is the
ultimately-
first game.
Well, no, but almost the story of like we went to the underworld, hoping that we would find Print here. Then I guess we don't find her. We're like, okay, never mind. Then we go back up and we find a tower, and that just happens to be where Satan is.
I guess so.
The story.
Good.
I was about to say, the story is, once again, Satan is jealous that he can't get no goody.
Goody?
She can't get that princess booty.
That's about right. Sounds about right.
I don't know why I said goody, but I
Yeah.
don't know, I think that makes it funny.
No, you're like combining goody and booty, and it came out as goody.
Well, you know what? I'm sure in some countries it's referred to as such with slang.
So, that being said, welcome to probably one of the more graphically impressive levels in the game. The literal, I think it is called just the belly of the beast, or the demon's, we're literally inside a giant, it's like a creature of chaos.
The demon's bowels.
May as well be that, yeah. Probably one of the more dangerous set pieces in the game, just because, you know, if you're not fast enough, then the beast will start to react and try to let out its thorny protrusions to try and smite the white knight cell that is Arthur.
Doesn't seem that difficult, though.
Not usually. Especially if you have freaking time-traveling boxers like mine.
Oh, no.
Careful.
Yeah, I should probably get him on.
We should probably. It's getting a little
Oh,
hectic.
boy.
It's getting a little hectic in here. The time traveling undergarments are coming out.
Oh,
We told them we told them we were gonna do it. We gave them full warning.
I cannot be responsible for what these boxers do.
The main thing I'm worried about with the difficulty curve of this game, though, is also when I saw this feature, it definitely reminded me a lot of Mickey's Magical Quest 2, like with that creepy haunted house stage where you had to like catch onto the hooks as the world revolved around you.
I can
I mean, it's funny you bring that up, considering that the Magic Quest series was built off of an updated version of Super Ghouls and Ghosts' engine.
All three games?
Yep.
Huh.
Interesting.
It's most obvious with the first game, where a good handful of its UI architecture pretty much was ripped right from this game.
Actually, the more
I
I
can
look at it,
see.
yeah.
Interesting. Alright. What are you doing?
That was a dumb idea.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. You drop like a rock when that happens.
Okay.
Okay.
Now
Oh.
south.
Now for the
That's what I get for having balls of brass.
polished to the nth degree. Okay,
Balls of brass, and when they die, they turn green.
Welcome to the wibbly wobbly platform of hell. Isn't this like I feel like this is the part where it's like, okay, so this is the part where this is the part where Hell's budget ran short. You just have a guy in a string going. Ooh, isn't this
We waive all liability for seasickness.
Look, our boss is kind of a cheapskate, so this is about as much of a budget as we can get away with.
You will never find in the realm of the living a horror such as this. I saw this in a funhouse once. Who told them? This was our idea.
I mean, look, we could have sprung for something better than this, but we also have to have money to eat, so...
Do you have any idea?
What do people even eat?
Do you have any idea how expensive the plastic skeleton with built-in microphone and speaker was outside to go?
Also, the answer to that question of what is there to eat, considering this is literal hell, our options are usually limited to either our best friend's skin or Taco Bell.
I was gonna say limited to our best friends or you, and I already ate my best friend a week ago, so I mean, you do the math.
What?
Which I know, I felt really bad about it, and plus he never really was good about moisturizing, so it was a little bit of a struggle getting down, but you know what? I'll still take it over Taco Bell.
Oh, we get a little of that heart in the background.
Wow. And also, Cerberus Dragon.
Hydra.
Hydra.
A Cerberus dragon?
Because we're in hell, Matt. This is hell. Welcome.
I mean, if he starts barking like a Cerberus, then I'll totally buy it.
Bark.
But otherwise, no, it's supposed to be Hydra.
Also, thank goodness, the more of him we
Oh,
kill,
boy.
the more of him we kill, the faster the game becomes because we can actually, less sprites to be moving out at once.
Yeah, and also less slowdown, which is actually a funny thing, because I learned later on that apparently all the super ghouls, all the slowdown you encounter in super ghouls and ghosts is actually due to a bug in the system. Not so
Really?
much the fact that, the game could actually run this game more or less smoothly if you patch all that out.
Uh-huh.
But otherwise, it's about it. Sometimes you can really feel that breeze.
Interesting. Now deal with snow wolves. So, now that we are what are you doing? Oh, because they did that trickery on us.
All that for an axe? Get out of here.
Man, you developers are mean.
Sir Arthur deserves better than that.
Much better. So, now I'm curious. So, Matt, you mentioned playing this a long time ago.
I never played this game.
You mentioned something to the extent that I completely misheard you and thought this instead.
Nice save.
Yes.
Yep.
I didn't have anything to save after that point.
I
though, so
heard
this
you
is
the
kinda
first
where my
time.
journey- This is where my journey.
Remind us what Ghosts and Goblins games you did play though.
The original,
months.
the original for NES, and Resurrection. And I never even beat the first level of Resurrection, so there we go.
What difficulty did you select, by the way?
I'm bad at platformers! Why do you guys even have me in these vids? I'm reading my D&D book right now!
We want you to feel more involved, because we love you.
Yeah.
Here, how about this? After a failed save...
because these action platformers and stuff are pretty neat.
I know. I'm just bad at them. So anyway, let me read a section of my D&D book. Maneuvering the herd. Once all the contestants are seated under tortoises, you're going to have to do the slogan, Aiden climbs into the back of the larger tortoise outside the paddock. So yeah, this is a thing that is going to happen in the book. Anyway, your questions?
My tortoise shall be named Snuffles.
Your character is named Snuffles.
No, my character's name is Snuff. Did you ever hear what I say anything?
Do you listen to me?
He has a very specific clause in his contract. It doesn't sound like much, but you'd be surprised how much of a deal breaker it is.
But no, seriously, like
I would say yes. I was giving you a bad time. Secondly, wow, just what I saw there for a second there, James, it looked like somehow the dragon missed him completely, and then he did a little dance about it, like, haha, that you can be, huh?
Child's play.
Child play, I say.
But no,
And now we have the White Wolves that actually try to run for you.
Oh, okay. Whoa. But yes, continue, Matt.
Oh, what's this?
A shield.
Oh, okay, cool. The better shield.
Goodness.
Which actually, that is something I forgot to mention regarding the golden armor. For this game's sake, they actually give them a shield this time around, and the most I'm aware of is that I guess if you stand still, it can deflect one hit. Like
Wow,
that, there you go.
boy.
But against
Of course, you're
constant
still shit
hits,
out of luck if you get hit again.
I'll say against constant hits, it really is more of a joke than anything.
It is going to be required, though, if we want to get the super special weapon in the second run. You got all that?
Did you get that?
To something, whatever, make it to a shape of a trap.
Everybody get that?
Because I'm not doing it again now. Wow.
Oh,
Also,
boy.
be mindful of avalanches.
That carry wolves with them. That sounds about right to me. I'm okay with this knowledge.
Isn't that how nature
Oh,
works?
yeah, by the way, he's like this.
Oh! To catch on.
Hang on to your nearest ladder.
One of these days, after all of that, we're gonna like the snow's going to clear away, and it's just gonna be us in our boxer briefs. Like, boy, was that forceful. Wait for it.
I was about to say, I'm surprised that there wasn't an avalanche right then and there.
Nope.
Sweet merciful lords, I'm freezing. Prim,
Just comes up
fill
and
my
looks like
nipples.
Santa.
God.
I could pierce armor. Oh, there's the boss.
Or this boss right here.
It's legs.
All right, boss, hold still. This may seem awkward, but I'm trying to prove a point.
I need you to come over here. Give me a hug.
I was frozen today.
There you go.
Right, he does have an attack that freezes him in place. Freezes Arthur in place.
It's
it
almost,
sucks.
but it's almost ridiculous to me. 'Cause it's like it freezes us, but then we die anyway. So what was even the point of that?
Well, I thought you
Just
only
having
died
a
because he
laugh.
ran into you.
Oh, come on, all
Ow.
the winds of hell.
And all the forces of cold.
Shall bite into your flesh as though it were.
You left the
Oh,
freezer open last night.
Wow, and that's what happened. That's how
Journey
that's how this whole land came to be.
It turns out all this time, all these demons have just been repo men trying to collect on the insurance that Princess Prin never put down in her castle.
Jesus,
Man, royalty
They
really
fight
are
dirty.
fickle. Oh, you didn't want the lance?
Nah, that dagger's cool. Oh,
Dagger's
no.
pretty much just a faster, more reliable lance. Like it's good for default weapon's sake, but once you have the dagger, why go back?
Okay, I just figured the lances were more powerful.
I thought I could get red armor stuck on that platform there and get a few more. Ow! I want to at least have some armor on. I want to have some armor on for at least a good handful of this level. Not lose at the very beginning of it because of this prick. I just stand right there. Nice and slow. There we go.
Yay, thank you for volunteering.
Oh, that's right. There's his brother.
You killed my brother. Red, I remember Thanksgiving is ruined. Well, I thought you were going to wind back to make sure you got the armor again.
That's good. That's a fair point.
Whoop. Oh, boy.
Ouch. Stop that, you madman! Or thing, you. Ow.
Oh.
Yeah, this is just getting stupid.
Okay, then.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll make the tracks. He can't follow me up here. I think.
Oh, I think he might.
He is definitely following you.
He can't.
They put the boss onto a wall, and that's a new enemy.
I mean, that's not the first time this series done that, unless we forget the final level of Ghouls and Ghosts.
Just appears and just turns to the camera. Yes.
And you think you got a crap job.
Just, I don't know why. I was just always amused by the delivery of the whole. Yes.
What was that from?
It's from the first live-action Flintstones movie.
Oh.
It's a lot of the bird that worked as like a bottle cap opener for the rock quarry men.
Ah.
I still remember in the Flintstones movie that other bird that was like used as a hostage, and it's like, that's it. After this, I'm going to Disney. They never do this to their animal actors. It's like, yeah, you should rethink that.
Yeah.
Fun.
Have you ever heard of Old Yeller?
Have you ever heard of Bambi?
By the way, fun fact about the voice actor for that bird. That's the original kazoo.
That makes so much sense. He did sound like a zoo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on. I mean, we're at the third to last level. They gotta start running out of these guys soon enough. Come on.
Quit launching your babies in.
We may have to just take that hit sooner
Stop
or later.
shitting your children at me.
But again, that's why I remember hating about these guys. That's why I remember hating about these guys the most, was just how many...
I hope it respawned.
Yeah.
Damn
I
it.
saw what you did. I saw what you did.
No.
But just how often they can just dodge your crap. Also, if you have not already described it, what thing... similar to that first... Thank you. Similar to that first Ghouls...
It's just your daily reminder of what Prin sees in them.
Yes. Similar to the first Ghouls and Ghosts, is there any RNG that we're having to be reliant upon to get the item we need to beat the game?
The only RNG, as far as I'm aware, is that usually when it comes to the treasure chests, it'll usually spawn either a magician or an item or a weapon first before it spawns a armor upgrade.
Okay, which makes sense.
Oh
my gosh, that was quick.
Welcome to the Rewind Show. Be
Can
kind.
you blame us?
Rewind.
Exactly.
Rewind.
You know, back when that was important.
Okay, hit him with the dragon.
Dragon says, "Fuck you, Red Armor."
Ah, yes, the Be Kind Rewind. I don't know what other people think of it, but I think it's a pretty amusing Jack Black movie.
Silly enough
Jack
movie.
Black wasn't
It
even
definitely-
he wasn't even really like the main character. He was just in it, really, I think.
Well, I know he was technically the reason...
Astaroth.
Oh boy. I was gonna say, I know he's technically the reason why they pretty much had to do the whole, film replacement thing to begin with.
Yeah.
because he messed up and he had the idea to do the whole quote-unquote Swede films.
Yeah, Oh yeah, Mos Def is the main character in the movie, I think.
That'll do. And another
That'll do, Astaroth. That'll do.
Another
Now
tummy
get the fuck
monster.
back in yours. The fuck back in your hole.
As it all should be. Another tummy monster down. On to I guess the penultimate fight.
Yeah, more or less.
Onwards.
I keep forgetting that technically there are 2 final areas in this game before you reach the final boss.
And I guess that is also dependent on whether or not this is
Dead.
Yes, 11.
No, it's a dying.
Oh, it
It's
sucks.
dying.
So as it were, I forgot what were the reviews like for Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection, which I know I'll probably bring up again when we actually do the game properly.
From what I heard, it seemed like a moderate success.
Yeah.
Like there were plenty of people that heralded it for for still being a relatively solid hard as balls platformer. But then, also giving it flack for being a hard as balls platformer.
Well, how would you say, we know, that's how it was in terms of, just a game in general. How would you say, it fared in that regard compared to other games in the series?
I'd say it had just enough to prevent it from getting too egregious. But, it still wouldn't hold your hand, but, it's not like it was, there weren't too much bullshit parts, I'll say.
I think
aside from say Red Armor or maybe 1 or 2 bosses looking at you, Satan.
I
It's funny
think
because
that was the case. It wasn't. I don't know if I would call it unfair, just challenging.
well, what's funny is that when I proposed my question, I was more so talking about the sales and reception of it compared to the other games in the series.
I'd say maybe a little better, just because we live in such an area, it's such a time frame where retro revivals are a little more profitable.
Oh, look, another chest. And that's going to put us, I think, at the very beginning, I think. So I don't know, we made it far enough. Yeah.
Yeah, we're back in the beginning.
Curse you! There needs to be a checkpoint flag or something.
Kind of like in Resurrection.
Oh, actually, hang on. Go back, because I think the chest may respawn. Maybe? Maybe if it's fully off screen. Now try going back. What?
Oh, I think I have to make that high leap straight to the money bag.
Oh, I see.
It was worth a shot.
It was worth a shot. Just gotta get rid of this dang old... Get the hell back here! Not that close.
Hard to get, you piece of shit.
I
imagine. I feel like
Come on, Capcom. Go ahead.
I feel like the people that developed the Red Armor's AI were also the people that developed the Aliens AI and Alien. Which one? Damn. Alien. Not Insurrection.
The Super Nintendo Alien thing?
No, the new one. Not the new one, the 2014 one that's actually good.
Isolation?
Thank you!
Oh, yeah. No.
Yeah, no.
Which apparently, I looked into it, apparently there's an insane AI mod that actually, like, makes it, like, freaking actually intense to deal with them, because, like, they'll do things...
There it is.
Because, like, they'll do things like... They will do things like have the, this actually may be better, because now we can attack him at angles. Aha!
I will
Try
say...
to dodge the first arrow. Or we'll just push him off screen.
I will say, that AI didn't need to be harder, Logan. It really did not.
So apparently it's the fact that, like, it doesn't... Like, there are certain things that, like, it doesn't keep its eye on you or something. Basically, the insane AI mod does things like increases its sight to be as far as it can be. Like, so long as you're in a hallway, and if it sees you, it will start beelining for you. Like, there's no cutoff point. It'll be attracted to more sound.
It didn't need to be harder, Logan. It already did all that.
Easy. Not for me. It was hard, but apparently for this guy, he wanted it harder. Like, hiding from them for like 2 minutes straight just to hope that they go away.
I want to make Dark Souls look like a pussy.
I mean, Kaizo does exist for a reason.
But I will say, like, I was thinking about that recently. Should I do Alien Isolation? Because
Yes.
I know it's a bit of a beefer game.
Yes.
Not play it, I mean, like, for the channel.
Yes!
Oh, okay. Because you were saying yes with the tone of, yes, you should play it, why haven't you already?
No, you already said you played it. Yes, you should do it for the channel.
Oh my god, it's Super Astaroth.
It's just the same one from the last level.
No, but this one's Super.
That's not true.
Why?
Because it says in the title, it's like the executive producer.
And plus, look at my hair. It's a slightly lighter shade of purple.
That is a lie and you know it.
Says the face on his belly. He's like, you stay out of this.
He doesn't need to know that.
Well, they didn't have to know about that. I'm not British, did they?
British.
It's true.
Hey.
I'm actually... I don't know, Scottish. I don't know.
It's
careful.
true, y'all.
I'm actually Doug!
Yeah, what's up?
I don't know. Hey, you killed him.
Phew, all done. Now let's...
Oh, boy.
Jeez, there's a Super
It's
Astaroth.
Super Ultra Executive Producer.
He's what we like to call the executive producer.
Well, we only got 1 minute left to kill him. Hurry!
Oh.
Ow.
Oh.
And he's got a super beam.
And here comes the giant beam.
Boy, would it suck ass to have to deal with this guy with a very limited range weapon, huh?
Yeah. Well, there's no way you could come across that scenario in this game, now could it? Now could it?
Oh, jeez. Ow.
Oop.
He fired it from his mouth, his stomach, and his...
From his everything. Oh.
Get back, Grandpa. No.
There you go.
There we go. Jeez. Now, let's go save Prin Prin.
Wait a minute.
Or can we?
Is this gonna...
Oh, Arthur. I'm so glad you came to help me.
Why is she southern?
I'm trying my best here, too.
But not even you can defeat that fiend, Samiel, or Sardius, without the goddess bracelet.
I love the idea, like, that's the part where he's, like, reading, and the princess is like, man, I'm just trying to alleviate the mood here, what the hell?
It's like...
I want more of that!
I once wore the bracelet, and that's why I was attacked and
Church.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like grab the...
Logan, this is a terrible play of action!
It was a terrible show.
Oh no, this is a terrible show of cowardice, Tiger Lily!
Come back here with the bracelet
Y'all here?
and release me.
And my vocal
You
cords.
are my only hope.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, I get it. She has the same curse that Peach went through in Superstar Saga that replaced her voice with explosive vocabulary.
And there you go.
We have to
Yeah,
redo the
There you
entire
go.
game.
Now we're on the second run of the game.
Oh.
And you gotta beat the entire game again.
Yep.
Because this-
Now with an added stipulation at that.
that you must complete the final level, similar to I think our last exploit. You have to beat the last level with a particular item in your inventory.
Correct.
So you
And
didn't save a file like last time, did you?
no, I did.
You did.
I have one on
Oh,
standby,
okay.
but for now I'm going to show. But for now, I do want to at least be fair and show off the process of getting said item.
Let's hope we get lucky.
I'll do my damnedest, even if I have to put my underpants into maximum overdrive.
It's
So
very
you know,
easy. You see, you know how like the pants have like a belt loop? My boxers have something like that, only instead it's kind of like a dial that I turn.
Oh,
So kind of like Mermaid Man's belt.
So yeah, he's turning at the Wombo.
yeah. It's Wombo.
You see,
well,
Wombo
that's the
goes
idea.
all the way to the future.
See, that's the thing I'm trying to figure out is, isn't there like a stipulation that you need to be at a certain armor or something to even acquire or find the goddess bracelet?
Yes, you do need to be a max. You pretty much have to be a max armor settings in order to get the bracelet.
Oh dear. Let's hope we
So, which means you got to get the bronze armor. Then you got to get the gold armor. Then you have to get the shield that comes with said gold armor.
Oh,
And then you can get the goddess bracelet.
James,
What?
Why?
I'm old.
Oh, you're
What
not
did you
that
say?
Long. I said I'm old.
You're not that old.
I don't know if I have that long to wait until we can find, because I don't remember even finding that shield until we were on like level 5.
Just that it's like, we have to get through this before I become the decrepit ancient age of 24.
24. I wish I was at this young spring chicken age of 24. again.
You see, I'm so old I don't know how old I am. You have to
Wait.
help me.
Hold
I
on.
didn't know you were that against bows and arrows, my good sir.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll take it.
Okay, I was curious if you had to keep the fire to do that.
Nah, we just found it earlier.
No. It's all armor related. Weapons have play no part in it.
okay.
That would actually be pretty stupid if that was also the case. But thankfully, this game's not that mean.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, it's not the first game.
Absolutely, it's not the first game. Well, then again,
Of course it's not the first.
I mean, the first game, yeah, you did still need to find the item, but technically, we're still trying to find the item just with added steps.
Of course it's not the first game. It's Super Ghosts and Ghouls. See the title?
I hate.
Whoop.
Ow. I must keep this shit green armor on if I want the bracelet that
I was
bad.
like, you could have just stopped the sentence there. I have to keep this screen.
There you go.
Alright, so we got the gold armor. Now we just need the shield that goes with said armor.
Oh, that's gonna.
Oh, we saw.
And for those wondering, the shield that I'm wearing right now is just it's just a prop. It doesn't really do any real
It's
shield.
I
mostly
mean,
made out
didn't
of
we get a
cardboard.
special shield earlier?
Yes, but that was like on level 5, hence my concern.
For his age.
Yes. Alright, there's one.
This one should have the shield.
I was gonna say, at the very least, I'm hoping that. Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So
There's the shield. Now the next treasure chest we come across should give us the bracelet.
okay, so the way I'm looking at this is that maybe for the second run they're more generous and they like increase the odds of getting the stuff that way you have a chance of getting the goddess bracelet. Because I assume if not, you would just be on this loop forever.
Pretty much. Oh, there's the egg.
Oops.
Ow. And there goes my armor.
Yeah, we need to keep
That wasn't very excellent.
The shield did nothing against it. Oh,
Well,
it's
because-
ugly.
Oh boy.
Uh,
And that's what you get for calling it ugly.
No. I'm just trying to. Or no, does it deflect the projectiles or? Okay, yeah.
I guess it's only
It deflects
projectiles.
the projectiles, not the enemies so much. That's
Drop
I'm
the ugly
sorry.
baby. Don't really drop it though, just set it down gently.
I'm sorry. I
gently.
I just love the sound in Logan's voice. Just, aw, it's ugly.
She's really got us over well with that butt ugly baby.
It's a chicken hawk.
It's a rock.
And you're a chicken.
All right. He
Who are you calling a chicken?
It takes off the helmet. It almost looks like Solid Snake. Just making conversation.
Kind of. I mean, with the bandana, with the blue bandana and such.
I still have to do Metal Gear.
Yep, you got to do the original Game Boy classic, young man.
Game Boy.
Or
You mean
sorry,
NES?
There is a...
No, the MSX version.
Yeah, we're doing the MSX. I do...
No! Get away from me, you foul fruits fuck!
You foul fruits fuck!
I thought my plan would work. Didn't work.
That was a legitimate fuck right there. That was just fuck.
Yeah. Okay. They didn't buy the disguise. Run away.
But anyway,
the only other transformation we're missing is that you can also turn into a bee, which does fly. But otherwise, it's about as defenseless as the other power-ups transformations we've undergone.
A bee?
You don't be the old man anymore? I thought we could be the old man again. Ah, well.
by the way, you accidentally said Game Boy 1. Yeah, just to let you know, there is a Game Boy Color Metal Gear Solid game, and it's actually incredible.
Really?
Yeah, Ghost Babel.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
Oh fuck this.
Yeah. Is called Metal Gear Solid in the West, but it's technically supposed to be called Metal Gear Ghost Babel.
Ghost Babel.
Well,
Yes.
whose ghost is it, and what are they babbling about?
Something very stupid that never gets resolved.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not actually resolved in story.
There it is.
Fairy.
A fairy that gives us the goddess's bracelet,
Man,
which is pretty much just this game's psycho cannon / shield.
Yeah, you throw fireballs.
Also, I will say,
It looks really cool, and it does break through. Enemy projectiles and the like, but it's still short range as all get out.
And it doesn't look like, and it looks like, unfortunately, unlike with other weapons, even in gold armor mode, there is no charge up spell. This is pretty much it.
That's all we got.
All right.
And that being said, now that I've shown you the process, time to load up that save.
Load. So we made all the way through all of his adventures, got all the big armor. All right, Sardia, or not you, Astaroth. I want to meet with Sardia.
No, we gotta deal with that. We gotta deal with Astaroth first, and his grandfather,
Asterold.
and Astaroth.
Asterother.
Wait, no,
and then there's Astaroth.
no. At first, we dealt with Asteryoung, then now it's Astaroth, and then Asterold.
Yeah, that's fair. That's why that's why we did face this guy at one point earlier in the game as well.
Yeah, but also as well, the whole Ghost Babel.
Yes, Ghost Babel.
Yeah, the whole fact that it's called Ghost Babel, it's because take the initials.
GB.
But wait, what about the color? Where's the C?
Yeah, they just decided not to put a C.
You see, it was originally meant for the regular Game Boy, but then they got pressured to put it on the Game Boy Color.
Actually, that probably is what happened.
Just to justify it, I was gonna say, keep you to think that it was someone else putting pressure. I'm sure Kojima just saw him like, screw it, we're making it colorful now.
I want to add color everywhere. I want all the parties to have color.
Actually, I like to imagine that it was. Actually, I like to imagine that they were making it for the Game Boy. Then it was like, all right, I'm gonna have this one be green and this one be red. There'll be an interesting blue color, and it's like, the Game Boy doesn't support color, sir.
Well, waiting for
Get
the color,
Nintendo
then.
on the phone, and thus the Game Boy Color was designed shortly after.
He truly was an influential individual.
He truly was the whiner of his days.
Shut up, I love Kojima.
I'm not saying. Hey, you could be a whiner and a hero. Look at Chicken Little.
To be fair, okay. Let's be honest though. The true whiners are Konami. Like, especially after Kojima left.
The Chicken Little of the game industry.
No, they're not the chicken. They're like an even more annoying Foxy Loxy.
And thus they declared the contest of video games plus Konami plus
I'm in love 1,000 times with me.
Oh, okay, that actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Honestly, it helps too that I realized that you could use the Goddess bracelet on the fire.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, who's ready to deal with Samuel?
Let's do it.
Hey, you're dealing with my D&D character? Yes, his
Yes.
name is actually Samuel.
We're destroying him once and for. Oh my God, he is the Astarothist of Astaroth.
He's huge!
Big Pit Steve. He had the biggest, most swollen pits in all the kingdom.
Now
This
we
is like
have.
the part where. Go ahead.
Now we have Asterothian.
Astaroth. This is the part where we're like, oh my gosh, how Asterothian are you? See my stomach face? Yeah, he has an 8-year mortgage.
Oh.
I thought it was gonna be like, you see my stomach face? You don't see it because of the cod piece, but it also has its own stomach face.
Oh wow, that's a lot. And my helmet has another helmet on it.
It gets really awkward whenever I have to take. It gets really awkward whenever I do doctor checkups, but.
You see my beard? There's no chin under it. Just another face.
I thought you were about to say, see my beard? It's got a
Both
beard.
my elbows and knees, they have faces on it.
You see this cape? It's actually covering a huge face on my back.
Are we gonna say anything about this boss? Actually, okay, what is the strategy with this boss, James?
Wait,
Well, all you need to know is that the mouth on his stomach will launch those platforms you need in order to actually raise yourself high enough to actually even attack him in the first place. Otherwise, he'll also be launching all these Gemini lasers from his mouth,
That's a
which
lot.
are a pain in the ass.
Yeah. It definitely looks it definitely looks hard just to like it looks hard to dodge him and then catch the platform.
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
It's a pain, but I mean, look at it this way: at the very least, we don't have to worry about being in the gold armor anymore. We still have the weapon necessary to defeat him.
That's true, and they'll always keep it on us because of this. So,
let the game force you to have the gold armor to get the true ending again.
That'd be awful.
Yeah.
But otherwise, because otherwise, this is all there really is to the boss. And I mean, honestly, this boss would be so much easier if I could actually aim in more than 2 directions.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh my gosh, this fight would be over in seconds if you could just aim straight up at him.
Yeah, remember how much of a fucking joke I made Lucifer?
Yeah. Oh jeez.
This is just.
But yeah, again, I still find it funny how, much like Lucifer beforehand, even Samuel here had to go through a name change here in the Western versions, where here they call him Sardius.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
the religious stuff again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, I'm just really
Alright,
amused
so
by.
I'm seeing the trend. You have to go in whatever direction.
Whoop.
You want to move in whatever direction the lasers start coming out from, so you can dodge them, and then I guess hope that you can catch the platforms on their way up. So a little bit to the left, but it's like oh my gosh, I almost wish there was like a way you could like hit his knees to make him crouch.
It's nuts.
Oh,
Oh ho ho!
nice. Like
Otherwise, I don't know how many hits it takes to actually defeat this guy.
I'm gonna look it up and see
Yep.
if I can find something out. Sardius, health, super, G and G. It tells me that Sardius, much like Astaroth, has 2 functioning mouths. Second mouth to shoot discs. He appeared in Capcom Card Fighters DS.
So he did.
Oh yeah, it's a quick cameo, like every other character.
Yeah, sounds about right.
He got to be fashioned out of a nicely illustrated card.
Wow. Okay, so according to this, he says... Well, according to this incredible walkthrough from the year 2000, it'll take a while, but you'll destroy him eventually. Thanks for the help.
Real helpful there.
Hey, I
You
only
hit the
told you how to
buttons
get
if-
here. I don't tell you how to fight him.
If you hit the buttons, I hear you win. Thank you.
Maybe if you ask him really nicely, he'll stop shooting so many lasers.
He was like, "Oh, we just straight up asked." He's like, "You are the first mortal who ever said please to me. I kneel to you in respect."
Well, theoretically, I would kneel to you, but unfortunately, my joints are so stiff that I can't really take on a full kneel position.
This armor is practically decorative. I am at least 40%. I am this close from being classified as furniture.
In fact, quite frankly, considering how restrictive it is, I don't even know how I got this on to begin with, let alone how I'm gonna get it off.
All I can assume is that whoever put this on me has died.
And I can
That
only...
may actually explain
Whoever
what
put
the face
this
is.
on me has died.
It was probably a very laborious process. In fact, that's probably like, wait a minute. Tummy face, are you even a stomach face, or are you just the guy who put this armor on and got stuck in there? I'm not kidding.
Could you at least tell me how bad it smells in there? You can be honest.
I can take it. And I don't want to say the joke of how he says, but then I like to imagine that's Corvus Sardius like,
Oh,
There
there
we
we
go. Jeez. Sorry about that,
You are
folks.
free to me
Honestly,
from this
sorry
pain.
for we're saying sorry for hype, and I were about to start talking about pit sweat now.
Pit sweat.
Well, I mean, I
Yeah,
wasn't gonna
they
go
are.
there specifically. That was on you.
Oh crap. Prin, this isn't what it looks like.
Wow, you got here fast. And my oh my.
God damn it, no.
Now you're making me think of that bit with
No
Daisy
one
Duck looking at
ever
Donald Duck, which is like the
imagined that the princess's bracelet was Such
a
a powerful
Magical
weapon.
Ever since the princess...
Even the princess herself
was
was
wearing
it. That's it. She was just wearing it.
Ordinary
As
jewelry.
Ordinary jewelry.
Unaware
Unaware of its
magical
properties.
She only learned the
Matthew, join with us or
true
you're fired.
power
Is the
of
true
the
power of the bracelet.
Of the bracelet.
What? This is a terrible
by
show
demons.
of cowardice, Tiger Lily.
Barely hit it in time.
Finally,
Fine.
with the
You'll
help
have to face
I'm
Hook's
going to
arse
the
in the
bracelet,
whole
bracelet.
of weapons.
Arthur finally got some.
Alright.
They will
Arthur
never,
said Prin, they had
demons-
sex. The end.
They will never.
The demons will never rise to menace peace-loving people again. Never again.
Until the money runs out.
because when you ruin a perfectly good ending with a barrage of sequels, you're not gonna have a Merry Isthmus.
Isthmus.
Sardius, you're not.
You're not
yourself
going to have a
anymore.
merry Ipswich.
Ipswich. Ha. So, that's that. James, you did it.
Yep. I did it, and I think I'm gonna need a new pair of boxers for the next adventure.
Also,
Yeah,
to,
that's something-
also to be fair, Ipswich I heard is a very dismal place. Thus is why Richard Iowade is the way he is. I am joking.
Oh.
Any of our watchers who just happens to live in Ipswich, which I guess is none of you.
I thought you were about to say. I was joking to anybody who understood what I was saying. I just heard a lot of syllables at first. But yeah, Rich Iowati, the gerbil
Guinea pig.
guinea pig.
Hamster.
So, that being said, as far as Super Ghouls and Ghosts is
Yes.
concerned, I do still think, as far as the games are concerned, it is a very solid one. I feel like
Ooh.
if it weren't, I feel like the lack of multi-directional weapon tossing is literally one of the only things preventing it from being the best game in the franchise.
I would actually really love if there was like some mod or something that would add that to this game. I'm curious, but let me look that up. But while I'm looking that up,
I know there's at least a mod that gets rid of all the slowdown, which is very nice.
oh, okay. Oh yeah, I see here the sprite hack.
Yep.
Interesting.
Arthur, behind you.
It's a chicken hawk,
Cockatrice
or excuse me, a mini wing, and they
Cockatrice.
call it a cockatrice.
You said it was a rock.
No. But
I mean, it's a rock of a different type.
I mean,
Kind of like how a wyvern or a hydra is a different type of dragon.
Swear to God,
Now
if
that
this
we got-
is not called the Hydra.
Hydra.
Okay, good.
Hi!
Hydra.
regardless, how did it feel playing this game again, though, Matt or James live? My head's hurt.
You play shit.
Again, I think it's... Save for those, stupid bits on my end, again, I still think the game controls mostly fine. I'd say that Ghouls and Ghosts controls it's a little heavier than the original Ghouls and Ghosts, but otherwise, for Super Nintendo, I think it works perfectly fine.
Okay.
Again,
In case you're wondering, with that, because Astaroth is also the name of a demon, they anglicized the Japanese pronunciation to make it a little more. So it's Asteresu.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
right.
okay.
And then there's his grandfather.
Nibroth.
Hibaroth. Or Nibiroth, sorry.
Anyway.
And then there's the Big Daddy himself.
Help.
Let me get on
Help.
screen. And there
I'll
we
do
go.
it.
There. I see
How's it
you.
going, girl?
Sardis.
This is kind of bad. This is really bad photography etiquette. I should be a little closer to the middle.
Yeah. Rule of thirds my ass. Rule of
And
thirds
then
my three
dick.
asses.
And then, yeah, the dick that got his own games after
It
this.
really says something that this guy gets billing above the final boss of the game.
Someone make Red Armor Ace. Someone make a mod where they just replace that with the word dick.
Armor. Red dick.
No, not even
And
just
the
like
final
red.
enemy of all,
Ooh.
commitment.
Princess Prin, who got a little fatter between games.
Oh yeah, I forgot their measurements.
Yeah, I can kind of see that. It got a bit thicker, which I have no problem with.
That their measurements changed.
I mean, it's been like, what, 4 years since the last game?
And of course, overkill to the extreme.
With his golden suit of armor and his powers of... Arthur,
Do the
come
thing.
on, you can do it, baby. There you go.
Magic.
Hold it down and unleash your powers of thunder.
Oh,
Thor!
This was the last anyone saw of Knight Arthur ever since the accident. He realized
Wait,
that
no!
metal did not conduct electricity well.
Logan, it's freaking the Shakespeare play from Goes Wrong.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
The
imagine
magnet
that for a
man.
moment. Fucking ghosts and goblins gone wrong.
Also, shout out to the MVP, the donkey.
horse.
Oh yeah, the horse. He's
I was
back.
gonna say, that,
He literally got himself eviscerated in the last game.
I got over it.
I was about to say, that's a horse. Why'd you think that was a donkey?
Look at its head.
What about its head?
I mean, oh, hey, look, Hyper Mickey.
Oh, what do you know?
There I am!
And Patriot Yamazu,
Ultimate power! Uh-huh!
his favorite friend. Tall Knob.
How tall is that knob?
I don't want to ask.
About as big as a Yamazo.
There's a hyper
Benji.
Benji.
I missed all these fun stuff. There's Ryotaro's mama. Just hanging out with
Ryotaro couldn't make it that day, so their mom subbed.
his mama.
Ryutaro's mama, no relation to Yuki-chan's papa.
Yep.
30
Oh,
M's and not a single one over.
Yep. Music composer was Mari.
Also, the most surreal imagery in a Ghosts and Goblins game, daylight.
Oh my gosh.
Hey.
Son of a gun.
Bull.
Arm the Ike Bomb.
And special thanks to Chosuke Takipon.
And Capcom All Staff.
Wow, that had to hurt. All of Capcom just gets put into special thanks for a Capcom-made game.
I mean, dude,
Hey,
imagine this game having about as long as
okay.
Professor
credits as
F.
like your typical Ubisoft credits
Professor P.
No, Professor F.
Oh.
I was about to say that. Please, Hype. People are going to think you sound silly saying Professor P was in this. Clearly, Professor F was the producer all along. I'm sorry. Thank you for playing, everybody.
And so, with the threat of the Ghosts and Goblins world no longer looming above Arthur's head, he, Prin, and the donkey horse head on back home.
Yay.
Arthur, I want to have children.
Literally, the game just ends with Arthur
Turning
is
to
just
skeletons.
No, what's happened? No, what
no.
I have in mind is like,
Arthur, I want children.
and that's exactly when the next game starts with the demon coming in to get her.
I'm out.
And there comes the demon with the interception, which is, it's still fucked up considering I know that's a part of Ultimate's plot. They literally capture Prin so they can mix her blood with that of the demons.
Oh. And I'm looking at this like,
Arthur, I've been meaning to talk with you. The horse goes everywhere we go.
And the horse
No.
is here.
He's always He's here. always He's here. always
So are you,
here.
but you don't hear me complaining? And the horse is like, I'm gonna sleep on this side of the hole tonight.
Oh my god.
the end.
Even the game knows it's not over yet. It'll never be over until the Capcom croaks.
Yeah, pretty much.
Did you hear that?
I mean, to be fair, they almost did.
Yeah, they almost did, but then they got better.
Yeah.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much it for our playthrough of Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Again, a very fine game, and especially if you already have, like, Nintendo Online, you could easily play this if you want to.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It's all here.
So yeah, you have that option. And that being said, after this, we will be going on to the next big spiritual successor of the Ghosts and Goblins series, Tomba!
You got it.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Tomba.
Take it away, Matt.
Believe it or not, Tomba was literally a franchise made by the same guy that headed the Ghosts and Goblins series.
Why does that now make sense? Okay.
Yep, maybe you're familiar of his company, Whoopee Camp, who were also responsible for Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection.
I've never heard of that company, but okay, thank you.
That being said, though, that we're in all seriousness, no. As far as this franchise is concerned, next time we'll be going to Maximo.
Yeah.
But at some point or other, I do want to do Tomba for the channel, because that is a game I decided to play for shits and giggles, was able to beat both it and its sequel, so who knows, maybe they'll come sooner than not.
Alright.
As far as Arthur is concerned, well, he's definitely earned himself a long, long vacation with Prin Prin.
That is until his resurrection.
No, until it was ultimate.
Oh.
On whatever the case may be, we'll see you all next time.
See ya.
I swear I thought I heard something over there.